Hi, my name is Christy Fries. I'm a registered dietitian, and I'm one of the dietitians that work here at the Hall-Perrine Cancer Center. Today, I'm going to share a recipe with you called apple blueberry baked oatmeal. This recipe features a recipe that fits into a healthy overall eating plan for all ages, as suggested by the American Cancer Society. It features foods that are nutrient dense: milk, eggs, oatmeal, a whole apple goes in the recipe, and also blueberries. Also, because of the oatmeal, it features whole grains, which is great to add to our diet, and also whole fruits. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix together our liquid ingredients. So I've got a 1.5 cups of milk. You can use skim or 1% milk. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, and I've got 2 eggs. Get those mixed up and we'll add those in. Need a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and a tablespoon of melted butter. So I will stir these ingredients together and get them incorporated, all mixed in. And then I'll add these liquids to the oatmeal I have prepared. This is 2 cups of rolled oats. Rolled oats are also called old-fashioned oats. So they are the oats that have been rolled out. They are considered a whole grain, and the good news is whatever oatmeal you choose at home, whether it's steel-cut oats, rolled oats, quick cooking oats, or instant oats, they're all considered whole grains and a great choice. But if you're making this particular recipe, you're gonna need to use the rolled oats, also known as old-fashioned oats. So I am going to pour my liquid ingredients into my oats. I have already added 1 teaspoon of baking powder to my oats, so that's in there already. And we get that all mixed in, so it comes together really, really quickly. The next thing I'm going to add is 1 chopped apple, and I leave the skin on. You just get the extra nutrients and the extra fiber coming from that skin. I cut up most of the apple already into a dice, but I thought I'd show you how I do it. There's many ways to cut an apple. I like to cut slices off the side. So I start with it standing up and cut these slices, and then turn it on its side. And then I can stack these up and cut these into little slices. I turn them sideways, and then I chop really quickly into a nice dice. But it really just needs to be a rough chop, so you can cut up your apples however you see fit. We'll get these cut up too. I really like the ease of this recipe, and also I like that I just leave the skins on the apple. It makes it much quicker and easy to do. And the last item, so now that I've got my chopped apples, that's the last item, and the blueberries will be the last item we mix into our oatmeal. And blueberries, these are actually frozen blueberries, and they're frozen wild blueberries, and you can find them at your grocery store in the frozen food section. They'll say blueberries on them, but they'll say wild blueberries. And the reason I like them is they're smaller in size. They're about 1/3 to maybe half the size of regular blueberries, and I find they just spread out better in your baked goods. I really like them when I'm making oatmeal just in the microwave in the morning. I'll even put them frozen on my cereal, and they're small enough that they thaw out, and so I can enjoy them just on my cold cereal. So you might want to give those a try. and that's about a half a cup. And once you get this all mixed in together, pretty easy. Everybody with me so far? I've got an 8x8 baking dish that I've coated with cooking spray. And I'm gonna put it right in there. And I have my oven preheated at 350 degrees. So the next stop for this 8x8 pan of apple blueberry baked oatmeal will be to put it in the oven at 350 degrees, and it will stay in there for 30 to 40 minutes. And you'll know when it's done. You can put a toothpick right in the center and it should come out.